Hi, I am Chrissy Ball, and if you are interested in what's going on in this crazy housing market and are interested in knowing what your house is worth, this is the video for you. I'm going to be sharing with you the latest December market update for Frisco, Prosper, and Celina, Texas, so you have an idea of what's going on in this housing market. And hopefully that will help give you some insight on what you plan on doing in this next year of 2022 when it comes to your home. Here we go. All right, so just a brief introduction of myself. I am Chrissy Ball, your local Dallas realtor, and I am wanting to share with you our latest market update for this area so you have an idea of how many homes are on the market, what homes are selling for right now, and just the inventory of what's going on when it comes to what your home is worth and maybe your future plans. So to jump right into things, this first PDF is all about what are the new listings that have come on the market. And you can see this number is so extremely low, 124 homes that were newly listed. And you can see it's very small down below, but just so you know, Prosper is in red, and that was only 33 homes that came on the market this month. The green is Frisco, Texas, and then the darker blue is Celina. So you have an idea of how many new homes have come on the market and the reason why there is such little inventory right now. I've also added in on a couple of these slides, just so you know, past years so that you have a comparison and know the difference between what has happened from year to year. On this particular slide, I have also added in 2019 so that you can see what COVID has done to the numbers when it comes to housing. As you know, usually in the winter months in December, things slow down, but you can see from this particular slide that the showings per listing have exponentially gotten higher. So Frisco is showing 29, Prosper is showing 21, and you can just see how many showings there have been per listing, which is so many more compared to years in the past. So the amount of demand for supply is what I want to share with you in these slides, so that if you're considering listing your home, now is the time to do that when it comes to what demand is there for homes. All right, so in this next slide, the median original price per home. So you can see again in the bright blue is just the entire MLS, so that you have an idea of what's going on just throughout the whole area. But then you go right into Prosper and you can see that this number is really high, $906,000. What these median original home prices are, they have just completely skyrocketed compared to last year. You can see the difference in prices. Prosper's prices are $906,000 on average. Frisco is $630,000, and then we have Celina coming in at $534,000 as an average median listing price. So you can just see that the homes in Prosper have completely skyrocketed. And it also demonstrates the difference in size between Prosper compared to Frisco and Celina. Prosper is about a third of the size of Frisco and Celina. So keep that in mind when you're thinking about these home prices. Going into this next slide, you get just an idea, an overall bird's eye view of what the median price per square foot is, depending on which area. So again, in Prosper, you got $227 on average. Frisco is $215, and in Celina it's $216. So you might not be hearing that much about Celina, Texas, but it's one of the fastest growing suburbs in this area. So you want to just keep an eye on that area. If you are ever thinking about moving there, you want to notice what their price per square footage right now. It is right up there with all of these other areas. Okay, so now this is always pretty much mind-blowing when it comes to median days that a home is on the market. So right now in Prosper, 4 days on average, homes are staying on the market. It's just mind-boggling when it comes to this time of year and frankly, any time. So you can also see these other numbers are exponentially lower. And look at the decrease in the days on market when it comes to the homes in Celina. Remember in the last slide, I was telling you how quickly Celina is growing? Well, last year, in 1 year, a home would stay on the market 42 days, and now it is 5. When you think about the drastic difference of supply and demand in these areas. So again, if you are thinking about listing your home, I would be more than happy to give you a market analysis so that you know exactly how much your home would, or that we would list your house for. So now we are looking at the amount of homes that closed in this month of December. You can see how much lower these numbers are compared to the entire MLS. And then we're going to wrap things up with the median percentage of original price. So what this means is that when you list a house for a certain price point, did you get that much? That would be 100%. And you can see that in Prosper and Frisco, things are selling for over listing price. Prosper, it's 103%, and Frisco, it's 102%. So a lot of these listings are getting over asking. And that is just quite phenomenal, again, if you are selling your home. Now you can see what monthly supply and inventory was on the market for the month of December, and that looks like it is half of what it was for last year. So again, that supply is way down. We can see the effects of COVID that we've had within a year on supply and how much slower a lot of new builds are going on around here and just homes for sale in general. Look at this inventory. It is half of what it was last year. So these numbers are really meant for you to give an overall view of what's going on in your local market. And it's also, again, meant to help fuel you with current information. And so again, if you want to know specifically what's going on in your community, in your home, my information is below in the description of this video. I would absolutely love to help you list your home if you're wanting to sell, because now is an extraordinary time to put your house on the market if you have been considering doing that. All right. I wish you nothing but the best. And I want to just share an extra prayer of safety and health over you and your family in this new year, as COVID seems to be really touching so many people that are in my life. And if they are in your life, or if it has touched you, I am praying for you to have nothing but health, recovery, and an abundant 2022. All right. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.